Hello friends, I Dr. Nandini Sharma, Associate Professor, Podhar Management and Technical Campus. Today we are going to discuss on the topic recruitment. Recruitment is basically topic related to the HRM, Human Resource Management. Under this topic, recruitment, we are going to discuss about the various topics related to it, that is meaning of recruitment, characteristics of recruitment, needs of recruitment, process of recruitment, sources of recruitment, at last methods of recruitment. Now we are going to start our presentation with the topic meaning of recruitment. What do you mean by recruitment? Recruitment is generating of applicants for a specific position. To recruit means to enlist or enforce. In other words, we can say recruitment is the process of searching for potential applicants, employees, and encourage them to apply for jobs in an organization. Definition of recruitment: according to Jackson, recruiting is the process of generating a pool of qualified applicants. Qualified applicants means the person who have skills, who have a knowledge, they have a capabilities, so that we can recruit these kind of persons for fulfill our organization's goals as well as objectives too. So the next topic is characteristics of recruitment. Before starting this topic, I want to make a difference between the recruitment and the selection process. See, selection process is a negative process. Why it is negative? Because there is a number of applications we have, but what we are doing, we are going to select those kind of person who have capable or who have a skills and knowledge, correct? So we reject some peoples, we select some peoples, so it is a negative process, whereas recruitment is a positive process. Clear? So we start with the characteristics of recruitment. Recruitment is an aspect of manpower planning. It is a linkage activity. As we already discussed, it is a positive process. It is a two-way affair. It is a process of activities rather than a single act. Its purpose, why it is a process of activities rather than a single act? See, where the employer required a skilled person or a capable person, whereas employee required a organization who fulfill the needs of that employee in term of salary, in term of wages. So next, its purpose is to locate the sources of people required to meet job requirement. And the last one, it is a complex job. Why it is a complex job? See, because there are the number of peoples and we are going to select the few peoples, and that few peoples are going to fulfill the number of tasks of our organization. So recruitment is a complex job. Now we are going to discuss needs and objectives of recruitment. Vacancies created due to transfer, promotion, retirement, termination, accident and death. See, this is the internal method. That's why we are recruiting a new employee and the candidate in the organization. Correct? So through this, new vacancies may be generated in the organization. Clear? Next, vacancies created due to the expansion. Expansion means if we are expanding our business, diversification and growth of the business. See, if I am doing a business in a particular state or city or a country, then I expanding my business into the other city, other country, etc. So it creates a number of vacancies in the organization. Then an increase in the competitive environment, an increase in business arising in a standard of living. See, recruitment can also be done because as we see, the market is growing competitively. So if we require the higher skilled people for the organization development and growth, so we have to recruit those kind of experienced person who is beneficial for our organization or who can do the task in the effective or the efficient manner. Now, the next topic is sources of recruitment. See, why we are doing the recruitment? As we already studied, that recruitment is done because we require the capable persons to fulfill our organization specific task and the job. Correct? So recruitment can be done through two sources, or recruitment is done for like the internal sources and the external sources. So recruitment sources is basically divided into two parts, internal as well as external. So internal sources. So internally the recruitment, why we have to do the recruitment? As transfer, we have done the transfer, promotion, past employees, accidental issues and apprentice. Whereas external sources includes recruitment at factory gate. See, sometimes we see outside the organization, we see a advertisement that we require the number of sales persons in our organization. So that is the recruitment at factory gate. Casual scholars, advertisement, appointment, employment agencies, then management consultants, educational institutions, recommendations. Someone recommend, we write in our CV references, so that is the recommendations. Labor contract and telecasting. The next topic, process of recruitment. Before starting this topic, we have to clear in our mind that every organization HR manager need to understand what kind of requirement they have in the different departments in present as well as future aspect. So first, he or she has to understand or identify the different job requirements. Means what kind of employees they need in the different departments. Means the different kind of employees means skilled, unskilled, semi-skilled, fully skilled. The next step, preparing job description and job specification. The next step, advertising the vacant position. Means if you want to recruit a very experienced, knowledgeable, eligible, attractive skills employee in your organization, then you have to advertise a number of vacancies you require and what kind of employees you required in your organization. The next step, attracting candidates to apply for the job. Means the number of people who want the job in your organization, they are going to follow the selection process or the recruitment process in your organization. And the last, managing applications. Managing applications means you have to find out the best candidate out of the various ones. At last, we are going to cover methods of recruitment. Recruitment methods is basically divided into three parts, that is direct methods, indirect method and third party method. Direct method includes sending recruiters to educational and professional institutions, etc. Correct? Then indirect method, this method is the most frequently used method in all the organization. Indirect method of recruitment is advertisement in newspaper, advertisement on radio, advertisement on television, etc. Then the third party method, it is a kind of mediator. It may be public, it may be private employment agencies. The example of the third party method is consultancy firm, public employment exchange, employee referral, labor contract, etc. Thank you so much. I hope this video is helpful for you. So watch it and thank you so much.